stuff that goes into the waterfront life or water lifestyle. And so, no, definitely. And, I encourage you to bring all the, good people with you that you can. Cause like I said, I know for us, I mean, we all care about one another. We want to help take care of one another, and, bringing the best products to them is just part of it. So
absolutely. Yeah.
We're all in it together.
That's right.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's right. Well, yeah, no, I mean, on that note, I guess, just tell people real quick, where they can, follow you guys, obviously HoustonBoatShow.com, and then on Facebook, at Houston Boat Show. I mean, any other details or any other, things that they need to look into or updates that they need to know about, or where they can find out new information?
Definitely. I mean, of course, we always do our best to update our HoustonBoatShows.com.
Sure.
That's always the best place to start. We do have a lot of information normally going onto our Facebook pages and our Instagram.
Right. You guys do really good with that. Yeah.
Yeah. We try to keep that, as fresh as we can. And like I said, I'm hoping in the next couple of months, like I said, we started this week. I'll be honest with you. We started having some meetings. We've met with the auto show. We've met with the actual boat show board, and we've, like I said, started conversations on what we want things to look like in the future. So hopefully we can start getting some of this information out in the next, month or two, moving forward, just because, again, we're all excited. I mean, I will tell you, everybody that was involved in this show, I think public or dealer or manufacturer, they loved it. I mean, I haven't heard anybody say a bad word yet about getting to come to the show, getting to hang out, the stuff that they got to experience, the people they got to talk to. I mean, everybody left there feeling like they were on cloud nine. I think they enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Like that, it makes us happy when the public can leave and they feel like they've had a great day at the show. Nice. And again, the show is just all part of the boating community, in my opinion, too. We're all connected at the end of the day. So,
yeah, I think it was a super success on all fronts, and people were just so excited to get back and get back to the show, and like you said, talk to the public and get whatever product they had out there, and just educate people, that everything's coming back. And, so I think every vendor, like you said, just really was super, super excited to just do whatever they could to make it happen and get back in there, and the people were definitely ready. I mean, we on the other side of it were doing everything we could to make it happen.
Right.
But the public, they wanted it so bad. And so I think you guys did. I don't know if y'all have got the numbers of, attendance.
We do.
But yeah, do you have some attendance numbers for us?
I actually do. I mean,
okay,
I'll be honest with you. We were a little bit later this year, again, because we teamed up with the auto show. So typically we're real early January.
Right.
So we have to fight with our local Texans sometimes, which, I mean, I love that they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I wish them all the best, but, sometimes it's not always the friendliest for the boat show, when that happens.
Especially when that's the game that they lose the playoffs every year.
I know.
I'm kidding.
Like I said, it does kind of sit there and you're at home and you're just like, come on, let's do this. And at the end of the day, you come back and like, they lost.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Got to wait another year now. But so we're a little later this year. And normally we're a 9-10 day event. We were only 5 days this year.
Right. So cut in half.
But you were literally cut in half. But I think it speaks volumes that we literally had just under 70,000 people come through that building.
Wow.
In a 5 day period, which is actually a little bit more than what we have done in our 10-day show. I think that this shows that how much the public was ready for.
They were
hungry.
Event.
Yeah.
They were excited. I mean, I heard a lot of people talking about it, and everybody was talking about the fact that they were together and that they wanted to do both. And, normally, like you said, the boat show's the beginning of January, auto show's at the end of January. People
Right.
were, so they were excited and waiting and till the end, but they were able to do both, and I think it worked out great.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Like I said, I cannot say with 100% certainty that it will be a combined show come 2023, but I know that is going to be looked at, and probably the hopes for a lot of people too, just because, again, it was a great event. It was a fun time. I mean, like I said, even for me, I enjoy it. I get to see cars that I don't even normally get to, I don't go into a McLaren, dealership very often to check out the cars.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, very, very
Who
true.
does? Yeah.
Very true.
Right. So, it was kind of neat to, you get to go by and look at these Rolls Royces and
Wow.
McLarens and everything. And it's like, man, these are just awesome cars. And
Jeep
I'll be honest with you,
exhibit
that
and,
Jeep and Ram exhibit was just, that thing is phenomenal. I'm sitting here and I know that they're showing off the, rugged dependability of these vehicles and how that they handle all the different terrains. But that's so impressive to see inside of a building, and it's so well done. I mean, like I said, and I'll be honest with my kids. I took my kids down there. They had a blast getting to do that. I mean, it's something, again, you get to talk about. You get to go home and brag to your friends. Man, I got to do this, and it's it really brings a lot of excitement
That's
to
awesome.
the experience. And I think that for me personally, knowing that I'm trying to do what I can to entertain our public and all of our community out there, I think that will really be one of the goals that the boat show will be focusing on is what can we do to help bring some interactive things for the show
I've got
so that when people come out.
I've got something
Go
for
ahead.
you. I know we've talked about some different water-related events in the past, and as you know, or the people may not know, these are not easy things to pull off. Any type of water situation, fish tank, fishing tank, water sports tank, there a lot of problems can happen, right? And so,
Right.
yeah, it's very, very hard to pull off. But I will say this, that I think that there's a really, really cool idea that I've got for next year that maybe we can do something outside, set something up kind of in the parking lot and do something really neat. So I got some ideas for you that I think you might be pretty cool. Like I said, may not be inside, but maybe outside. And who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, we'll never say never here, but no, definitely. It's still the experience of it all. I mean, like I said, even if it's outdoors, I mean, it is just when people get to come out and actually try things out. I mean, like I said, it can only add to your experience overall. And I know for even me, hell, I've been boating for, I couldn't tell you, I guess 43 years because I have no doubt that my
42
parents.
42 years, 9 months, apparently.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure my parents probably took me out on the boat when I was, wrapped in a blanket too. Because my dad was an avid fisherman back in the day. So
Right.
I'm sure I was out there with them on the boat. And so it is still neat to this day to watch the evolution of how boats have come along, but all the new product that gets brought into the market, and they debut a lot of this stuff at the show.
Yeah.
I mean, even our DRP guys, which is the Sea-Doo manufacturers, had those new little jet propulsion pontoon boats.
Which is, those things are only like, I had a guy, the GM of Sam's boat, he actually, I was up there and he called me off to the side. We were talking about those for 15 minutes. He thought somehow that I was an expert in that. And I'm like, I know boats and the water business and jet surf, but I don't know anything about these pontoons. But we were talking about it. I didn't know those things start at like 17,000.
Yeah.
What?
I was going to say.
I was like, dude, these are really affordable. I don't know how they pulled that off because, a lot of things in the boat industry are, going up a little bit, but sometimes
I was going to say everything right now. Yeah. I will say right now, things in the world in general right now are not the most friendly as they have been in the past.
Yeah,
but
this has nothing to do with boats.
I would agree with
this
you.
Is everything, but yeah.
Yes, yeah. But I mean, I totally agree with you. I mean, this is something that you could put, 5 or 6 people on, and, again, the whole purpose of this, though, is BRP was really excited it got introduced into the Houston market at our show.
Oh,
I mean, it had never been seen
Nice.
before. So,
yeah.
Again,
So
it's just a place that people can come and, we don't get the concept cars like the auto show does. They get all those fancy futuristic looking models that they build, but
you got the
concept, when it comes to
the concept EvoJet, though, you got that. No.
Oh, that is true. We did.
It's
that is
more
true.
than a concept. It's actually available.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm looking at it though, and I'm like, it looks like a concept.
Yeah,
though.
Kenny, we're facing it right now, actually, and the reason I asked you how excited you are about it is because I'm real excited about it because, as a larger fellow, I'm not sure I could get up on a jet surf board. I think
we can get John up. He's just scared.
I'm actually closer to getting up than when I first was introduced to them, but one of those Evo jets, I know. Oh yeah, I can fit in there, no problem. Yeah,
right, exactly. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, I will have to say, at 43 years of age at this point, I can't say my balance is the best it's ever been.
Right.
So
yeah. No, I hear you, brother. I hear you.
I can't wait to get both you guys out.
All right, there it is. There it is.
Yeah,
that was kind of my goal, Kenny.
I'm calling y'all out.
Yeah, to get Jordan to commit to both of us.
At some point this summer, we're taking a boat out and we're taking some boards out, and you guys are gonna rip on some jet surf boards.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Kenny.
We're gonna record this, and then we're gonna put the footage in a safe because
you put the footage online because seriously, this thing is so cool right now. I really think if Jordan just gets that footage out there, people will be buying it left and right.
Yeah. Anyways,
I was gonna say, we'll be on America's Funniest Videos or something, maybe.
Right. Well, maybe us trying to get up on a jet surf board. Maybe I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to cut you off earlier. We were just talking about concepts, and I was like, there's, like you said, there's new technology, new shapes of the hull, new manufacturers that are doing things that other boaters were like, you can't do that, and they're doing new stuff, and like I said, bringing in the EvoJet, and it's just so cool to see like all the new stuff that is happening in boating. The towboats. I mean, my goodness, how much these towboats and these surf boats have, what they've become. I mean, who would have thought that the kind of technology they'd have in the wake that these things could put out? I mean,
I know it is really, like I said, it has been a really fun ride being in this industry. And like I said, I have literally kind of watched the development of all these different style boats and how they have, improved them. And even when it comes to the safety of it, I mean, boats are so much more safe than they used to be. I mean, the fuel economy of a boat, I know a lot of people are just like, oh, that's got to be horrible. But if you really look at where they started 10 years ago to where they're at now, I mean, motors are so much more fuel efficient.
True.
And the truth of it is, I mean, electric motors are being explored in our industry as well as the, cars. So one day there will be a boat, I'm sure an electric boat out there that's, running with the best of them. So
absolutely.
There are,
and I'm looking at an electric jet surf board right now.
And there are electric jet skis, Kenny, like in France and in Europe. And I don't know if anyone's made one in the States yet, or if there's any international companies that have reached out to you. But I bet you'll have an electric jet ski, or personal watercraft at your show in the next few years. There's no doubt in my mind. An all electric, and then like you said, it'll eventually go to boats,
Right.
Wow.
So I definitely believe that's coming. That's the other thing too I didn't cover. I mean, again, just talking about all the facets of what we bring to everybody as a show. We had Texas Parks and Wildlife game wardens out there.
That was a great exhibit, Kenny. That was a great exhibit. I really like seeing that. Yeah, I like seeing
Coast Guard was out there, and some of the, and of course HFD and even
their water
Houston
division. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So all these guys come out, and a lot of people get to see this on TV, or they'll pass by it and see it. They don't get to talk to them. Where at the show, I mean, these guys are so glad to sit there and talk to you and explain to you maybe something that you don't understand. And, you know, again, everybody, it's just the friendliest thing in the world. I mean, I know a lot of people look at these law enforcement officers and they're like, oh no, we don't want to make them mad. But man, they're in one of the best, you know, industries in the world, and they enjoy talking about it too.